Hi, friends. I'm glad you're with us today. If you've read today's gospel, you see where Jesus describes himself as a shepherd, not just any shepherd, but a good shepherd, one who is willing to lay down his life for his sheep. So I guess that means, Father, we're his sheep.
We are his sheep. And a lot of times we talk about a shepherd. What does a shepherd do? Well, one of the things he does is he goes after the lost sheep. And we have a gospel that has something to do with that. But the gospel today that you're talking about is the Good Shepherd in John's gospel. And oftentimes we pick this particular week of the year to have First Holy Communion because it's such a tender moment. It's such an easy way to show that Jesus Christ really cares for people. Because sometimes young people, they're wondering, I'm wondering, what are they thinking about Jesus? Do they see Jesus as a big figure who knows so much and he doesn't think about little kids? He's just thinking about his Father in heaven where he is with him, or he's thinking about my parents and what my parents need to do to help me get through life. And when I pray to Jesus, what image do I have of Jesus? Well, there are a lot of ways to think about Jesus, but one of the greatest ways that we can think about him is that he's a gentle shepherd, a loving shepherd. And we are his sheep, meaning we follow him. We watch him. He protects us. That's one thing a shepherd does. He also makes sure that nobody can come in and steal us from him. He also has responsibility. The Father expects the chief shepherd, Jesus, to bring us safely to green grazing ground. And so one of the things the shepherd does is feed his flock. And he does that with the best food, and that is the Eucharist. So a shepherd does many things. He protects. He makes sure we don't get lost. If we get lost, he goes out and searches high and low to make sure that every one of the sheep is taken care of. He feeds us, and ultimately he brings us through the heavenly gate. And then we're locked in there forever. That's a good place to be locked in, heaven itself, because that way we're eternally protected, we're always fed, and we have Jesus Christ, the light of the world, who points the way to his Father in the heavenly home, the Father's house.
Sounds like we have a very busy shepherd.
You're right about that.
All right, kids, we look forward to seeing you next time.